All right, welcome to Game 3 of the Independent Classic, SDP against Hockey Factory. Wendorf off the boards. Andrews picked it up. Through neutral comes Factory. Shot blocked by Jackson. Factory shot, they fanned on it, poked away. Here comes Starkey. Cross ice towards Wendorf. Off the wall, Flanders holds it in. There's Factory 2-on-4. Poke check by Johnson. Johnson up the wall to Andrews. Factory rings it, Mel to hold it in. Factory to go behind their own net. Up the wall. Coates picks it off. Webster's all alone. Looks like he was trying to dish it over to Coates. Mel jumps in, shot high, wide. Jumps back out, Nibby's on it. And the goalie will cover. Coates on the draw. It's one back towards Tubbs. It's chipped along. Webster chasing. That's Mel. Tubbs broke up that centering pass. And Webster with the stick lift. Shot hit the side of the net. Factory up to the top. Blocked by Nibby. Chipped by Webster. Webster's got the puck towards Nibby. Nibby through some traffic. Puck played into the corner. Coates pursuing. Puck rung around the half wall to Factory. Shoveled out by Factory, intercepted by Mel. Mel sends it the length of the ice. They're going to call that an icing. "12 minutes, 32 seconds left in the first period. 0-0. Both taking the draw. Puck one back behind the SDP line. Factory worked it out into the slot. One-time shot saved by Jackson. Puck one back to O'Leary. O'Leary pushed it around to Johnson. Johnson went up ice, intending for the flyer. He's not home. Bolt forechecking along with Coots. Factory cycling it down low. Bolt to carry it. He's gained the red. Here comes Factory. Good play by the defensive player of Johnson and O'Leary. Puck bouncing around, took a shot on net, but Jackson is able to save it. Cross ice to Coots. Coots, toe drag, shot. Blockered up over the net. Puck flipped out to center. It's jumping around. Tubbs stripped of the puck. And it's a goal. dumps it, and they're going to call that nice.
Scoring for Hockey Factory, number 8, Oliver Copeland, assisted by number 18, Gavin Duff.
Comes Factory. Flanders plays it off the wall, clears the zone. Factory's going to dump that back in. It's going to come to Tubbs. Tubbs looking to fly the zone, does not clear it. Puck down deep, Webster chasing it. Puck sent behind the SDP line. Webster. Webster's going to hammer that around towards Andrews. It's going to clear the zone. Offsides. .09 left in the first period. Factory 1, SDP 0. Shot from an angle, pops out to an SDP stick, but maybe. Coates in the corner with it. Goes high towards O'Leary, it's jumping. Jackson holds up, sets a little pick. Puck out to Starkey. Starkey Coates. Over towards Coates. Coates back towards Starkey. O'Leary holds the line. Swung around the corner. Mel will hold it at the line. Springs him for a breakaway. Gets the goal. Nine minutes remaining in the first period. Factory 2, SDP 0. Coots carries it into the Factory zone, drives wide. Shot turned away. Still has the puck on the stick. Turns it back. Puck goes up towards Johnson. Potential 2-on-1. Leo's back checking. He's able to catch him, break the play up momentarily. Chips it up to Andrews. Andrews over the top of the defender. Puck still in the SDP zone. Andrews spins out towards Coots. Coots 1-on-1. He's going to draw a penalty. So with 8:03 left in the first period, SDP will be on the power play. Got Starkey, Wendorf, Webster, Mel, Tubbs on the ice. Puck one back to Tubbs. Tubbs walks it across. He's going to put it on just wide of the net. Starkey's got it. And it's a goal. So with 7:55 remaining in the first period, it'll go 1 SDP, Factory 2. Puck one back to Tubbs. Poke checks. Puck jumps on the Tubbs' stick. Mel pressures, clears the zone. Puck jumps back to Tubbs. He's going to send it lengthwise to Wendorf. Wendorf has got a breakaway. Shot in the goal. There's 7:37 left in the first period, and it's 2-2. Puck one back to Tubbs. Tubbs feathers it down. Looks like that's going to go for an ice. It does.
Scoring for SDP number 88, Jace Spicer, assistant.
Just like that. Factory takes a 1-goal lead, 7:16 remaining in the first period. Factory at 3, SDP 2.
Scoring for SDP number 11, Easton Wendorf, assisted by number 14, Warner Tubbs.
Johnson flicks it towards Andrews. Andrews one-on-one, but we're going to have a delayed call. Looks like SDP is going off for a slash. Not sure who it is. Looks like maybe we'll go. 6:57 remaining in the first period. We'll be on a 2-minute kill. Factory walk in the middle, shot wide. Puck kicked out to center. Johnson intercepts it. It's on his backhand. Looking for space to clear it. Going to play it down behind his own net.
Assisted by number 5, Margie Featherston.
Puck hops out to the point. Good pressure by Bolt. Bolt's in a foot race here. He's just going to shadow that defenseman as he circles the net. Good poke check by Johnson. Johnson behind the net. Factory works high-low. Low-high shot. Glove by Jackson. There's 1 minute, 6 seconds left in the penalty kill. Good stick by Wendorf, breaking up that cross ice pass. Tubbs is going to send it the length of the ice. 47 left on the kill. Puck deflected by Wendorf. Coots all over him. Factory spins, walks to the middle. Shot misses the net. Factory working towards the middle, intercepted by Coots, but onto a factory stick. They work it down low. Poked away. Tubbs is going to send it again. Stretch pass. O'Leary's got it. Flips it down the ice, and penalty expires. Back to full strength. Puck picked up by Webster. Here comes Factory. All right, folks, I got a low battery warning on the streaming device, so we might have to find a different approach here in a moment. We'll see what happens. Out comes Andrews. He's got Webster. He's poked off the stick. Stick lifted by Coates. Factory 2-on-2. Mel stands up his defender. O'Leary chips it up the wall. Factory sends it back down low. Centering pass intercepted by Mel. Webster. Flipped by Mel through center. Jackson will poke it over to Mel. O'Leary sends it up the wall. Clears the zone. Coates through center. He's looking for support. Spins. He's going to send that low. SDP goes for a change. Bolt pursuing. Puck's bouncing. Bounces over Johnson's stick into the corner. Shot broken up by Flanders. Picked up by Starkey. Starkey stutter steps. Factory centers it. Shot misses the net. Jumps right out to a Factory player and he scores. So with 2:51 remaining in the first, Factory 4, SDP 2. Flanders. Corner, flips it up the wall towards Wendorf. It's held in, but intercepted by Johnson. Poked by Johnson to Wendorf. Wendorf has Johnson breaking. Works it over to Johnson, just out of his reach. Flanders steps up in the neutral, pokes it away. Puck's bouncing. Gets past Coots. Factory's going to chip it in. Covered up by Jackson. 1:43 remaining in the first period. We're low on battery here. Might have to to go manual mode. Mel swings it around the boards out to the factory line.